Hey Reddit managers, can you share your Karen stories? What's the craziest encounter you've had with a Karen? Not a manager, but I used to work part-time at a bakery inside of a grocery store. I dealt with my fair share of Karens during this time. Just to paint this picture of how it would work, we had a binder with laminated copies of 100 different designs the decorators did regularly. A customer would look through the book, pick a design they wanted, and fill me in on the details of when they wanted it by, what size, what flavor, if any color changes were necessary, etc. Our decorators would come in at 7 a.m. and stay for however long it took to complete their orders. So usually they were gone by early to mid-afternoon. The bakery closed along with the store at 9 p.m. One day, maybe around 8:15 or 8:20, a woman comes in and says she needs a cake. I figure she's referring to the cake sitting in our cooler, which we keep at the ready in case anybody just wants something quick and simple. So I motion to the cooler and ask her if she sees anything she likes. Apparently I'm a goddamn brilliant comedian because she starts laughing and goes, "No, sweetie, I need a wedding cake." All right, no big deal. I grab an order form and take down her information and then ask what day she needs it for. And she said, "Tonight." Mind you, the store was closing in about 40 minutes, so even if I could decorate a cake, I wouldn't be able to help her. I tell her that there's no decorators present at the moment, but I could make sure it was ready for her first thing the next morning. She's clearly upset by this, but says that'd be fine. I continue taking her order and ask her what size she'd like. Our bakery was not an upscale joint, and our prices reflect that. Just about everything comes in frozen. So for our cakes, they come in a variety of predetermined sizes. She pulls out her phone and thrusts it in my face, saying whatever that is. On the screen is a very beautiful cake. Smooth white frosting, 7-8 tiers, decorations made in fondant and blown sugar. Before I even continue taking the order and dash her hopes when she sees the finished product, I tell her that that just wouldn't be possible. I didn't mean to offend our decorators, but I told her the truth. Most of them were exceptionally gifted home bakers who didn't have formal training in terms of a culinary program or decorating school. I then politely refer her to a more upscale bakery that I knew of that's more equipped to help her than we were. Then the dreaded 6 words came. "Can I speak to your manager?" At this point in time, I had been working at that bakery for a little over a year, so I was capable enough to close the department on my own. As such, I was the only one there. I told her this, but offered to leave a note with the customer's name and number so my manager could call her tomorrow. Fine then. Let me talk to a store manager. There were anywhere between 1 to 3 store managers who oversaw the entire grocery store and all its departments on staff a night. So I go to our phone and page a store manager over to the bakery department. The whole time we're waiting, she's staring daggers into me. A manager I was fairly friendly with came to the counter in a few minutes and asked what the problem was. I briefed her before she went to talk to the customer. The second we get over there, the customer starts spewing lies about me. How I was rude and refused to help her. I tried to defend myself, but the manager just told me to keep doing my closing work out back. 10 minutes later, she comes back shaking her head and rubbing her temples. That bitch was crazy. Customer service industry is a blast.